go ahead.
Yeah, training camp updates. Let's bounce around the NFL.
Please explain to me why this happened. This guy's a pretty good football player. Denzel Perryman, Chargers starting linebacker inside. He's had a good career. Arrested. 5 firearms in the trunk of his car. Now, I'm willing to give him some space till we try to understand the rest of the story. But he got stopped by police outside of Los Angeles on Friday on a traffic violation. Opened up the trunk, and there's 5 firearms, including 2 AR-15s. Now, we don't know at this point whether they were all licensed or not. But he was going to a shooting range on his off day because he's a hunter. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. But in this day and age of society, to have AR-15s in your trunk, that's an area maybe you shouldn't go to. One other Charger note. I don't know where this is going to lead to. They just met over the weekend with Keenan Allen. They brought the legendary Charger wide receiver in for a free agent visit. He was in Chicago last year with the Bears, caught 70 passes, has not been re-signed, has visited a whole bunch of teams, but has not signed a contract with anybody. Now, the Chargers have an awful lot of youth at wide receiver opposite the second-year guy, Ladd McConkey. But I just don't understand that Keenan Allen adds a dimension because every receiver the Chargers have gone out to get since Joe Horwitz has been there as general manager has been a guy with speed. That's not Keenan Allen's game. So we'll see where that story goes. Kansas City. We've talked often about Rashee Rice. He knows he's going to get suspended by the National Football League. Over the weekend, for the first time, he talked to the media about what he got involved in, the drag racing incident 2 years ago, where he and another teammate drag racing their Lamborghinis wrecked and hit 3 other cars, injured a whole bunch of people. He said he's become a changed person, a different person by virtue of that bad experience. He also confirmed that he paid over $1.1 million in medical cost of all the people that were injured in this drag racing incident, 3 other cars. I think a total of 8 people. That being said, I understand contrition. I understand the amount of money you spent. That being said, you left the scene of a bad accident. You walked and ran away, you and your teammate. That's bad. So he's going to get suspended. 2 games, maybe 4. Only time will tell on that. Dallas, Micah Parsons. I don't understand Parsons. I don't understand Jerry Jones. Why would Jerry Jones circumvent the player agent and sit and negotiate with Micah Parsons specifically? They come to an agreement. Contract does not get signed. Micah Parsons now has his agent contact Jerry Jones about, we want to review the contract you guys agreed upon. Jerry Jones says, no, a deal is a deal. I made the deal with the player. Well, why would Jerry Jones circumvent the agent? Jerry has met with other players about their contracts, but so that's created an issue. Now Micah Parsons goes public on Sunday and says, I've had enough. I want out. Jerry Jones says, no, you agree to a $42 million a year contract that makes you number 1 at linebacker in the entire NFL. We're not trading you. We're not letting you out of this contract. You need to get back on the practice field. So that thing is a real standoff. That's really ugly. Jacksonville, the number 1 pick, Travis Hunter. He played both sides of the football in their Friday night scrimmage.
Cool.
He was pretty cool on offense. Took 17 snaps at wide receiver. He caught 3 balls for 43 yards. He was running routes over the middle. We were doing twirlettes, catching stuff up in the air on the sidelines. He was impressive. He also played 21 snaps at cornerback, but they never threw at him, which was kind of surprising. I thought they would have tested him. But Jacksonville was really pleased with Travis Hunter. I just don't know that once we get to the regular season, the first week of September, that Travis Hunter is going to be able to play that many snaps both sides of the ball with the number 1 offense and the number 1 defense. Cleveland, Joe Flacco is your starting quarterback. Just absolutely amazing to me. Kenny Pickett has still not been cleared with a hamstring injury. Dylan Gabriel took part scrimmage-like atmosphere on Friday. He was miserable. He just couldn't handle the pass rush. He couldn't handle the size of the guys with their hands up. He was scrambling for his life. He's throwing into the ground. He threw an interception. Shadur Sanders, he's got a sore shoulder. He's on the sidelines, and he's just playing catch with the trainer. He looks so far away from being on anybody's active roster, remains to be seen. Cleveland. Not only is winter coming, Joe Flacco might be your starting quarterback at age 42. So, interesting story there. Last one, the Canadian Football League Winnipeg Blue Bombers. CFL, 3 downs. CFL, 110-yard field. CFL has a young kick returner. His name is Trey Valval. He takes a kickoff back, 93 yards for a touchdown for Winnipeg Blue Bombers, getting saluted on the sidelines. I can't salute with you guys. I got to go back on the field. Takes a punt back, 97 yards for a touchdown.
Wow.
All-time record in the Canadian Football League for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So, interesting week around the National Football League. Those are some of your hot headlines. We can go out to your garage and check the back of your SUV, make sure you don't have 5 firearms in it. What is Denzel Perryman thinking? Now, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's never been in trouble before. Hopefully he's licensed, but walking around with AR-15s in your vehicle, that's dangerous territory, is it not? Go ahead, John.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I want to talk about Rashee Rice. I mean, I really want to believe him that he's a new man, right? And obviously he's young, he's maturing, he's going through a crisis right now. He's trying to step up and do the right thing to help the people because he knows he made a mistake. It'd be really a great story if he does turn it around and becomes a new man.
But there should be consequences for decisions, correct?
Well, hasn't he already had a hand? Does he have any sort of a penalty legally for this? He must.
No, yeah. What was 8 felonies has been reduced to a 30-day jail sentence. What kind of jail sentence is that for injuring all these people in a drag racing event that you triggered?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty light suspension, but he's going to comply with the law. Yeah, probably some kind of a disciplinary action from the NFL, from the Chiefs makes sense. The other one is Travis Hunter, man. I just can't wait for the NFL season to start. I want to see this kid, and I hope he has great success playing both ways. I mean, that would be awesome, and it'd be a big shout out to Coach Prime, to see one of his guys doing really well.
Okay, that's all things from the NFL Notebook. You got an opinion on the Hall of Fame ceremonies? You got an opinion on the hot headlines there from the Notebook? Jump on board. Fans Forum chat box is open, but we are not done discussing the National Football League.